If I could just ask you to stay for a short enough time
really
so
have to
that
go?
you could
I know.
hear from our two special other speakers before you have to go.
I know you have
Just
to run.
so that they can give you just one quick message.
I just wanted to ask you one question today, and if you'll be able to answer it, that's great. My name is Jay Schneiderman. I'm a legislator out on the South Fork of Long Island, and I represent around 90,000 people in that area. It's certainly within most of it's within a 50-mile radius of Millstone, and we do depend on accurate information to assess the public health concerns there. Certainly in the wake of Fukushima, where they had a 50-mile radius warning to evacuate, it's something on I think people's minds. But assessing how accurate the data is not necessarily an easy thing to do. And my main concern that I think is within your purview at the DEP, and it was kind of touched on this idea that these radiation monitors are often out of service for repairs, etc. And I went to visit with officials at Millstone to try to get some questions answered. And one question that they were not able to answer for me is whether they were doing batch releases concurrent with these monitors being off, so that we wouldn't know what was actually being released. And in particular, were any of these the fuel rods changed out during times when the monitors were not operating, because that would be the highest level of radiation. And they're giving me the radiation levels for the year, or quarterly, or averaged out, and it's hard to see any kind of large spikes. And that data would be completely erroneous if they were releasing large amounts of radiation at the time that those monitors were down. So I can't get that information, and maybe you in your position can find out whether they're releasing. And if they were doing it intentionally, releasing when they knew that the monitors were down, that really would be immoral. I mean, it would be a terrible, abhorrent thing to do. So hopefully they're not doing that. And you have an experience there, you worked at the plant, you might know from personal experience whether these releases ever happen when those monitors are down, and even more if it's intentionally released when those monitors are down. Those are really important questions.
Okay, well, let me look to get those. And all I could really say, I mean, I really do have to go as we talked before, but you know, if you have some specific questions on that, you certainly have my email address, and you can, you know, we can get those in there. I'll work within the purview of the staff I have to get the answers in the best time frame that I can, given the nature of the duties that we exercise across the state. But I understand the question.
I will get you my contact information too. So
okay.
If you want, I could send the question in writing to you too, if that's helpful.
Yep, that would be helpful.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much.